Hello, my wonderful Aquarians. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay. Okay. So we have the crown chakra. This card, off the bat here, I'm getting the download of possibly needing to follow your intuition. Like there could be a question that you have, or you're trying to better understand, possibly this person's perspective here. There's something about following your intuition. For some of you, you may have a gut feeling about something, so you could have possibly clicked on my reading for some sort of confirmation here. But I'm kind of getting the high priestess energy, like needing to follow your intuition or being on the right path, but needing to trust that gut feeling that you have here. Okay. So interestingly enough, it is a card number 7. There may be something here that you're feeling a bit confused about. You're like, is this the real story? Is this the real thing? Or is it all in my mind? So I feel that, what you're thinking or what you're consistently feeling, there's some truth to it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So this could definitely be new love, but it's definitely, an energy of someone wanting a commitment with you with the Ten of Cups. Ace of Wands could be, an exciting new beginning, something that you feel very passionate about, something that is moving very quickly as well. And with the Ten of Cups, I do see it as someone who is thinking about a commitment with you, someone who wants to build with you. So let's see if these cards come out again. Okay, so I'm going to start off by seeing how they're viewing you this week. Okay. 9 of Swords. They're viewing you as someone who is stressed out about something. So, like, they feel like you're thinking about this connection, and there may be something in particular that is really stressing you out or causing a lot of worry. They're viewing you as someone who is up in your head. So, it doesn't mean that you're not communicating with this person, but they do sense that you are a bit held back, and it's because you feel more consumed by your thoughts. Again, it doesn't make it true. This is just their perception here. Now, with the Nine of Swords, this person could also be viewing you as someone where they're kind of like, what do I do moving forward? So there's a little bit of worry. There's a little bit of like this person almost feels very bombarded by their feelings for you. It's like, what do I do next? So there's something that feels very stressful about this situation this week, okay? We have the Fool card. And we have the Justice in the challenge position. This is someone who definitely wants a new beginning with you. So if it's not new love and you have history with this person, there could be an energy of wanting to make something right or do something the right way. That's what the Justice card speaks about. So you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with the Libra. Mainly what I'm getting here, guys, is definitely someone who wants to make something right with you, but they're ready for a new beginning, because we did see the Ace of Wands when I opened your spread as well. But there is something that is stressing this person out, and you may be aware of this because they're viewing you as someone who is also mentally impacted by what's going on here. They just feel like you're choosing to keep it to yourself. You're not really being vocal about it. Okay. Now, something else that I see here, guys, is this is someone who may feel that there is a decision that they made and they feel like it was the incorrect, decision. The Fool card could be kind of doing something, but not necessarily thinking about how it could affect you or not thinking about, the repercussions of your actions. So there may be some sort of questioning here when it comes to a decision that your person has made, especially because it's coming up in the challenge position. The way that you're viewing this person, the King of Swords, you could be dealing with another air sign like yourself, so another Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Um, but the way that you're viewing this person is you do feel there's some sort of clarity coming in for you where you're like, okay, I understand this person's perspective, or I better understand where they're coming from. But with the King of Swords, you feel like this person is in a very detached energy this week. You're viewing them as someone who maybe it could be read as, giving you the cold shoulder, or you genuinely feel like they're not really showing you much attention. So, maybe this is a no contact situation, or you just could kind of feel the energetic shift here. There's something about you feeling like you need to detach or you need to step aside or at least away from this connection to see some sort of truth. So you feel like when your emotions are involved or when you're, directly connecting with this person, you're not able to see some sort of truth. So I wonder if there's an energy of you feeling like, I don't really want to get my emotions involved right now because I really want to know the reality of the situation. So there's something about you kind of viewing this person in more of a logical or from a logical perspective because you're trying to seek the truth or you want to know the reality of the situation or what's going to occur with this person moving forward. Page of Swords and your feelings. Yeah, you're definitely keeping tabs on this person, but I also see it, Aquarius, as you're very curious about what it is that they're up to. There's something you're trying to figure out, but on your own, right? So, like, even if it's figuring out if this person is commitment material or if they are on the same page as you, it's kind of an indirect energy. So it may be that you're kind of keeping your thoughts to yourself, but you're paying attention to what this person says or what they do. And you feel like that may answer your question as opposed to just, directly asking them here. But I definitely see you're curious about them, Four of Swords. Yeah, seems to me that you're spending a lot of time on your own, possibly even in a period of solitude here with the Four of Swords. But I do see that this person is still on your mind this week. I do see that you're still curious about them. So even if you're not putting forth as much effort or you're not communicating with this person as consistently as you would like to be, you're still thinking of them and you're still thinking of where this connection is headed. We have the Three of Pentacles in your feelings and we have the Four of Wands. You want to work something out. With the Four of Wands, it seems to be someone that, or a connection that you had high hopes for. But with the Three of Pentacles, that's more of a discussion. That's like when you're trying to just work something out or come to a mutual agreement. So I do feel like a part of you wants to reconcile with this person, or a part of you is thinking about a commitment with the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Because Four of Wands could just be a higher level of commitment. It doesn't always have to be reconciliation. But with the Three of Pentacles, it's almost like you're trying to make sense of it in your mind. Kind of like, is this actually going to work? Is this actually, practical? And there's something that you may even want to discuss with this person this week, is what I see. So, in your feelings, it's like not only are you trying to make sense of what's going on, you refuse to put your heart on the line without knowing if things can actually blossom between the both of you. So, you do have emotions for this individual, but you're kind of like, okay, is this actually going to work? Because if it's not, then I don't want to get, my emotions involved. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands clarifying the Fool card, and we have the Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, I was just making sure that I did see the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck for you guys when I was shuffling. Because it seems to me in the challenge position here, your person feels like there was a falling out between the both of you and they're trying to make something up to you, right? They're trying to do something the right way. But what I see is there's this question of, a decision that I made in the past. Is there a way that I could come back from that? So a third party doesn't always have to be another person, but it could definitely just be, an interference, a distraction. It could be that work was in the way. But it seems to me that there's something about a decision that's coming through very strongly. This person feels like they are questioning a decision that they made, but they don't know if they can really reverse the effects of that. They're kind of looking at it as, okay, well, Aquarian and I were kind of mirroring each other. We're in this energy of, a back turn towards a situation. They feel a bit of a detached energy from you, and they do want to make something up to you. I see that with the Justice upright, but there's almost this question of, can I really make something right? With the Queen of Wands and the Fool card, I will say there's still a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of passion. Some of you may have fire placements as well in your chart, but this is someone who wants to speak to you. This is someone who wants to make something up to you. So in their feelings, we have the Hermit and we have the Ten of Swords. Hmm. Some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. What I see here, Aquarius, in your person's feelings is they feel far more affected by this ending or some sort of betrayal here than you know. Because with the Hermit, it lets me know they're not really showing you how they're feeling. They may even be in a period of solitude, but there definitely is kind of a mirroring energy. It seems like you're thinking about a discussion or speaking about something, but this person is thinking about the betrayal. It's like, and it's not to say they don't want to make something up to you, or it's not to say that they don't, think about you. It's more of an energy of, can I really reverse the effects of this? Can I really come back from what has happened? And there's something about a decision that's coming through very strongly. That's a very repetitive message here. So, in your person's feelings, they're thinking about a betrayal. They're thinking about how things ended between the both of you, but they're trying to be wise about the situation. They're asking themselves, okay, is this something that can be solved? Can I really find a solution? Or do I need to accept that things are officially over between Aquarius and I? That's what's going on in their feelings. Then we have the Two of Pentacles as well as the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. So that there's that back and forth energy. Do I make things right? Do I offer, Aquarian something new, or do I accept that things are over? I think your person is at a crossroads this week. And it's really, not only is it about finding a solution, I think this person has a new beginning in mind with you. Not only with the Ace of Pentacles and their feelings, but we have the Fool card as well. As we opened your read, we did see the Ace of Wands. So I definitely feel like this is someone who is wanting a new beginning with you, but they're very confused when it comes to believing that they can actually have it. They may even feel like they are fantasizing or they are thinking about something that's not necessarily possible here. And the reason they feel this way, Aquarius, is because of the way that things ended between the both of you with the Ten of Swords energy. Like someone is thinking about a betrayal and it's deeply impacting them. They have emotions for you, so they want a new beginning here, but they don't know if that's realistic. I also feel here, guys, that your person with the Two of Pentacles as well as the Ace of Pentacles, there's a little bit of guilt. There's an energy of them feeling like they were kind of going back and forth. They're being indecisive while they were involved with you. And so there's almost this energy of, why was I going back and forth? They're almost portraying or wanting to be portrayed as someone who was going to offer something stable, but I wasn't really able to execute. It's almost like dangling something in front of someone and saying, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do this or we're going to have this, but then it doesn't really take off. So there's some sort of guilt associated with that in your person's feelings for sure. But nonetheless, I do see it as someone who is thinking about this new beginning. It's just they're also thinking about the past. They're also thinking about a betrayal. They're also thinking about telling you that they were going to, or telling you or showing up as someone who was ready for a connection when they really weren't. So there's some sort of guilt for how they've treated you as well. And now it's like, okay, if I want a new beginning, do I say this or do I say that? And is this betrayal something that we can overcome, or is this just something that's going to impact us to the point where we have to accept that things are over? Seven of Pentacles in the potential outcome and the Judgment card. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Six of Swords, clarifying the Judgment, Nine of Wands. Some of you could be involved with the Sagittarius. Seven of Pentacles, judgment is someone observing or assessing a situation and saying, well, what do I need to leave behind in order to be happy or in order to go after what it is that I desire? There are internal changes that your person is making. With the Knight of Wands as well as the Six of Swords, there's an urgency this person feels this week to rush in and speak to you because they sense that you're moving forward. This person feels very left behind by you, but they also feel like they understand why you're upset. And it's interesting because you're viewing them as someone who's detached, but they're viewing you as someone who's detached. And what I see on both sides is you guys are thinking about this situation, but it's different because your person is wanting a new beginning, but they're really affected by this betrayal. So they could feel a lot of guilt. On your end, it seems like you at least want to have some sort of a discussion, right? So even if it's not, wanting to jump into a full-blown commitment, you could be wanting to have some sort of a discussion here. But Knight of Wands and Six of Swords is definitely someone rushing in because they don't want to watch you leave. And Six of Swords, they're viewing you, and this is coming up in the potential outcome. So they're viewing you as someone who is moving away. So quite literally, you could be relocating, or there's an energy of them feeling very kind of like left out in the cold. Like, I don't feel like Aquarius is going to, turn back around, or I don't feel like they're going to want to turn over a new leaf here. And I feel like you may not be communicating with this person because they are misunderstanding your energy here. And again, not for all of you are you going to want to reconcile with this person, but for many of you, you do want to have a discussion or a conversation, but this person feels like you want nothing to do with them. So this may be stemming from a place of guilt or feeling like they're not, deserving of your forgiveness or a conversation. But on your end, it's like, yes, I do want to talk, or I do want to have a conversation here. Even if it's not to reconcile, it could be that you just want a form of, like, closure or clarity. But I do see someone, rushing in to speak to you because they don't want to, view you as a missed opportunity. They don't want to, more than view you as a missed opportunity, they're having trouble watching you walk away. So, each day they can feel a little further and further away from you when it comes to, like, emotionally, like the emotional distance. Like, they could feel, okay, Aquarius doesn't care because they're not reaching out, or there's some sort of an energetic shift that they feel. So you may have tried to work things out. You may have maybe hinted things at this individual, but they're starting to see that you're completely detaching, and that's something that's instilling a little bit of fear, or kind of more like urgency of, I need to do something now. Okay. So, my wonderful Aquarians, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.